Hi. Let me screw this thing on tight. I just want to start off and say I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I literally abandoned you guys for like a good month and some change. Like I straight up abandoned you guys. I posted a podcast episode. It was not one of my best, but I was just really in the mood to just get the word out, like how I was feeling, and said I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Didn't even tell y'all. Just said I'm gonna see y'all later. So I apologize. I'm not gonna lie. I was going through it mentally, struggling bad, struggling. I was struggling so bad, and I needed a break. I'm not gonna lie. I needed a break from podcasts, and I wanted to redo everything and just like come as a better sitter, and that's just basically all I did. I got a mic. I stopped procrastinating. Stopped spending my money on other crap and got me a mic. I'm gonna go get more stuff because you always want to just get more and more stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we're just gonna start off with a bang. I have another podcast episode recorded already. I'm excited to show you guys that one. Um, and yeah, we're just gonna end this season off with a bang. So I'm not gonna lie, I am doing like seasons when it comes to my podcasts, like my podcast episodes. So like this first 10 episodes is gonna be like season one with It's Okay with Sitting, and then we're just gonna keep going. So yeah, I promise y'all I would not take a break again without telling y'all and without being active about it, at least vocal and stuff like that, and still be active on my pages and stuff like that. Cause I dipped on TikTok, I dipped on Instagram, I dipped on everything, and I was just like, I can't do it right now. But hey, welcome if you're new. Welcome back. If you've been here from the get go, you just came, or it's just welcome. My name is Masita, aka Sita, and today's episode is It's Okay to Want to Be Someone New. I am excited to do this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so excited to do this because when I feel like one thing about people don't realize is you can revamp yourself, redo your whole entire identity as many times as you want whenever you feel like. If you just really look at yourself in the mirror, or one day you just wake up and you're just like, yeah, I want to become someone better or want to be someone different from now on, no one can judge you other than yourself at the end of the day. So that is just something I feel like is so powerful. Just having the recognition and like the vulnerability. I don't know if discernment is a great word for it, but just having that ability to recognize that you want change and start actually going towards it is very, very important and very, very powerful. So I am probably one of the people that I can say I continuously am trying to revamp myself, trying to do better, and just become fully someone I can enjoy at all times, or at least for that moment, that period. Because you want to be able to, if you don't love yourself, you don't think highly of yourself, you're never going to get far in life. That's all I have to say. You're never going to get far in life. So the first thing I want to talk about is knowing that it's okay to learn new things. I feel like we're always learning, we're always being taught new things, but a lot of us probably don't take in the information that we're learning or anything like that because, hey, hello, hi guys, hey. Mm-hmm. Ain't gonna lie, y'all, I just had like a very hard, embarrassing moment because I was casually recording, and the people next to me, like I was already whispering. Um, the the people next to me literally turned around. Mind you, y'all, I'm fucking whispering. They turned around, looked at me, said, like, me and this man locked the fucking eyes. He turned around, looked at me, said something under his breath. She said something under his breath. Mind you, I can like a little bit hear them and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, why did you have to do that? I was sitting here for at least a good 30 minutes before I started recording. So I start talking to myself now. It's let me look at this bitch. The camera been propped up, bro. So yeah, it was just embarrassing, and that's the one thing I'm struggling to get over is like being embarrassed. Like I can't. Being embarrassed is something that it's struggling. Like it's crucial for me to be like, it's okay. Like that shit is so hard. So Yeah. Let me go back to what I was talking about before I was really interrupted by those people. Anyways, so like I was saying, the thing about learning new things, we stuck with like what we're taught and stuff like that. You learn things in school, you learn things online, you learn things through books, you even learn things through just yourself. I feel like a lot of us, we kind of block the things that we might think is helpful for us or things that we might deem as useful or anything like that, because sometimes it might be deemed as ineffective or like boring or lame or anything like that. But learning new things just helps expand your mind, literally. It helps you become a better person. It helps you expand your horizon. Like, a lot of people don't even realize, like, learning new things is such a blessing. People nowadays, some people are literally going through life every day and not being able to experience or learn new things because of their environment and their habitat. So I say that we do take it for granted. I feel like, me personally, there should be no limit on the things you learn. Like, even if it's like a job or anything like that. A lot of people think you can only have one job in your entire life. No, baby. If you want to go learn 5, 6 more jobs after you mastered one, go learn those other ones, master it, and then keep going. There is no limit on learning. There's no limit on the things you can know. There's no limit on any of that. So don't limit yourself because someone tells you to, or because that's what you were taught, or that's just like how everyone else does life. No, fuck 'em respectfully. The next thing I want to talk about is growing up and learning in the things that you were taught and stuff like that. I think, I don't know if it was the Four Agreements or the Mastery of Love, but both books basically do talk about, by Don Miguel Ruiz, by the way, they both talk about the fact that a lot of things that we go through, a lot of things that our parents do, a lot of things that we do are all taught to us. The way we go through life is we learn how to do everything. You learn how to, okay, squirrel, you learn how to brush your teeth, you learn how to tie your shoelaces, you learn how to do your hair. You have to learn how to do everything. Everything is taught, whether it's taught by someone, it's taught by a book, a movie, it's taught by yourself, or it's taught by just doing it over and over again. Everything is taught. So a lot of things we think we have to stick with. We have to just, because this is the way I learned, or this is the way my mom always do it, this and that. There are so many different ways to do things, to learn things, to understand things. There's so many different ways. One thing that you understand might be different to how another person understands it, and that's just the honest truth. I'm not gonna lie. That is the honest truth. So being able to not be so closed to one thing is very important, and understanding that you can grow and learn new things. Like, you can adapt to a new way of brushing your teeth. You can learn and adapt to a new way to tying your shoelaces. I swear to God, a lot of people didn't even learn the way I learned. I said, what the fuck? Girl. And it's not the wrong thing. There's no wrong way of doing things. Because sometimes, most of the time, the other way that another person do it and the way that you do it are still going to get the same solution at the end of the day. So you can't be like, oh, because this is how I was taught. Like, especially, like, let me give you an example. Racism. A person might think, oh, a black person is this and this and that, or a white person is this and this and that, and that's just the narrative that you were taught, the narratives that you've seen, but there are whole other narratives out there. You have to be open and understanding to know and be like, okay, I can understand that. You may not want to adapt to it. You may not want to, like, take that in, but at the end of the day, you are able and open to be like, okay, I can see your point of view. I can see how that works. I can see how that can work for me. Not say that this can work for you, because if that's sometimes that's just a dig. Like, you're just saying, like, yeah, you got that. You know? Everyone learns and do things differently, even when it comes to relationship, friendships. God damn. even even when it comes to just normal day-to-day things, like even how you walk, it may be different to how somebody else walks. And if you learn how they walk, it's like, oh, you might even find their way to be better and cooler and better for, and like the best way for you. You just have to be open to it at the end of the day. You can't limit yourself. There should be no limit. My aunt, she says this to my cousin, and my cousin showed me the video and stuff like that. Like, I think it was around the lines of saying that the sky is your only limit. And to be honest, the sky, the stars, baby, Mars, or what the other one? Pluto. Pluto is your limit. Pluto all the way over there. Make that your limit. You just keep pushing it. You keep pushing how far you can go, how far you can learn, how far you would just sit there and adapt and just test yourself in a way. You feel me? The next thing I want to do is wanting to be a better version of yourself. I'm gonna talk about it. For me right now, the first thing I'm gonna do is talk about on the mental health level. I literally will wake up every day. I used to wake up every day and just dread what the day had to come. Like, I had to go to work, I had to go to school, and then at night I would think like, damn, life would be so much better if I was not here. I wouldn't have to deal with it. But then I also thought about it on the fact, like, if I left, my parents are also gonna have to deal with everything I left behind. So it was like a battling factor for me. Like, it was like a, bitch, do I stay? Bitch, do I go? And bitch, I stayed. Like, what the fuck, I stayed. And I still deal with I don't deal with it as much as I used to, but it does come and go. Like, now being 19, it does still come and go. But baby, I'll be okay. Once one thing I realized is don't listen to those thoughts. Just don't listen to those thoughts, to be honest. Like, you should never listen to your thoughts when you are down, because it is just lies that you're telling yourself to just make you and validate how you're feeling, and all those are just fake things, negative, nasty things. So I say that to say, like, once I realized that it was myself making those thoughts, and I am the reason why I feel those ways, and I am the sole cause of it. God damn, you loud ass bitch. This is so funny. And once I realized that I'm the reason why I feel those ways or feel those thoughts, I decided that I am going to do better for myself. I'm going to think better for myself. I'm going to do things that make me happy. I am going to give myself grace, stop being so harsh on myself. I'm gonna think of myself positively, and I just want to be a whole better person for myself. At the end of the day, you have, like I say this, you have to love yourself at the end of the day. If you look at yourself in the mirror and you hate who you are, you can change that. You take steps by steps and you make that change, because at the end of the day, if you don't love yourself, no one else will. No one else will. I should have said this in the beginning. Please don't mind my lashes. And it's okay to want better for yourself. I feel like we have a lot of negative Nancy's out in the world that thinks, like, if you don't do better for yourself in these certain different categories, it doesn't have to be a physical aspect. It doesn't have to be something that you can touch. It doesn't have to be something that you can feel. It could be an inner feeling. Literally, it could be an inner feeling. At the end of the day, is wanting better for yourself is just loving yourself. It's just a form of loving yourself at the end of the day. It's showing that you care. You care enough to want to change. And that's great, by the way. I just want to give you props. Like, you're amazing for that. So that just makes me run into the fact that you have to cut out the outer noise and the people that doesn't appreciate or see your growth. Because even now for me, like, I would say I'm not the same person I was last month. I'm not the same person I was last year. And honestly, once you realize, like, once a lot of people are not supposed to be there for every single part of your life, especially when you're growing. You're gonna outgrow the things that you and your friends might have bonded on, and unless they outgrow it and they want to grow as well, and you guys are growing in the same direction, you're probably not gonna have that person in your life for the rest of your life. It is okay to cut out the noise. Like, a lot of people they hate to see someone else's success. They hate to see it. And I'm talking about success in different categories. It does not have to be monetary. It could just be a physical success, a mental success. A lot of people do not like to see people grow, because they're stuck in the same spot that they are because they haven't took that step to change. And you have. So you have to understand it's okay. You're going to encounter some of those people. You just have to realize it's not your time no more. Y'all are done. It's finito. Sorry. And of course, I have a quote for you guys when it comes to this type of stuff. I'm always gonna have a quote. I'm always gonna have a quote. The quote I have for you guys is: "Self-doubt will paralyze us and limit our ability to do what we feel and know what we can achieve." Like I told y'all, my first podcast episode, I was supposed to start this podcast maybe when I was 17, beginning of 18 and stuff like that. I was supposed to start this podcast, and I just procrastinated. I was thinking about like all the outer noise. Oh, what is people gonna think? What are people gonna know? Like, it's like you have to realize you're becoming someone new. You are not that same 13-year-old, 14-year-old that was on her spam pages talking about every little thing that she could talk about. I'm not that girl anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I look back and be like, ugh. Because at the end of the day, that was a part of me. It was a part of me. It was a part of who I was. And I'm grateful for that because it allowed me to know things that I don't want to do or things I won't tolerate for myself. Or I won't put myself on that level anymore. You feel me? So you have to realize that self-doubt will only and always limit your ability. It would cloud your mind and won't allow you to see the success that you have and feel the success that you have. It is a lie. It is anxiety that you are putting onto yourself. Is you literally thinking and trying to control things that you actually cannot control. Like, even I didn't tell you, I just literally had a mental breakdown because the people the people in front of me would look back at me, and I'm like, why are you looking back at me? I've been sitting here for 30 minutes beforehand. Camera been popped, microphone been out. Like, why are you not looking at me when I start recording? And I'm happy to say that I didn't get up, even though my legs wasn't allowing me to get the fuck up. I wanted to, but I couldn't do it. My legs couldn't do it. I didn't balance smacked. Even though I know, but the thing is, I already knew to myself, I cannot give up. I cannot move. Like, I can't give up. I can't allow my thoughts to ruin me. Not gonna lie, I did wait till they left. I called my sister, started speaking my language. They end up leaving. Don't get me wrong, I did wait, but I'm proud of the fact that I didn't get up, regardless of the fact I did not get up. I was gonna work my way back up to recording at the end of the fucking day because this podcast episode needed to get out. I need to the word need to get out. Okay, what? Yeah. Yeah, I'm so serious. You have to realize that you can wake up every day and decide, okay, I want to become someone new today. I want to be someone new today. No one's opinion other than yourself, even sometimes your opinion to yourself does not matter, especially if it's negative. Those negative or outside opinions do not fucking matter at the end of the day. You have to realize that. You have to understand that. They're there. They come and they literally, I don't want to be so religious, but literally Shaitan sends them and drags them just to see if you're gonna go down. You're gonna like let him win, and don't let him win. At the end of the day, I always believe that you have those positive and thoughts of yourself and things that you want to do for yourself because Allah already knows you can do it. He wants to see if you're gonna go push yourself to do it, because at the end of the day, he gonna give you that seed, but baby, is you gonna water it? That's tea. That's tea. God wants to see if you're gonna water your own seed, because at the end of the day, he's gonna keep throwing things at you. He's gonna keep seeing if you're gonna, catch it and stuff like that. And because you're literally letting your clouded mind, the things that aren't true, literally come and attack you and cloud your judgment, Allah can't help. He can only do so much. God can only do so much. It is up to you at the end of the day to recognize what is real and what is not. Those false lies that you're telling yourself, those false lies that other people are projecting onto yourself they're not real. At the end of the day, they're not real. Stop telling yourself that. Stop thinking that they are real, because they're not. They're not. The only thing that's real is you and what you actually have done. Especially you're worried about things that haven't happened yet. You can't control it. You can't even stop thinking about that type of stuff. Stop being negative to yourself. It takes time. It's easier said than done, as always. But as long as you're taking the steps to realize, especially when they come and stuff like that, like, hey, you're not real, I'm not going to listen to you. Because I thought about, like I keep telling you, I come back every time talking about how I think about quitting the podcast, because who am I? I am Masita. I am Masire. I am someone that wants you to know that it's okay with every little thing in this life. Everything is okay at the end of the day. It was meant to happen, or it is what it is. Like, it's okay. It's never, it's nothing you should internalize. You should take deeply. It's okay. All the things that, all the lies that we tell each other, it's okay. Like, I love seeing people that I grew up with become someone new, because they realize one morning and they're like, yeah, this isn't working out for me no more. I love, oh my God, shout out to Oscar. I this is brought up in my mind. Shout out to Oscar. I'm seeing him being so much more active on socials, showing his life. He's dropping a new collection soon. Like, I'm so proud of him, because he's allowing himself, and he's seeing that the fact that he can do it, and his outside noise and his inner noise is not valid. It's not gonna win no more. I love that. So shout out to Oscar. If you made it this far, just know I am watching, and I am very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. There's so many people I can just count on. Like, hopefully I bring them all on this show, like you guys can all see them, because I never even talked about this. It's okay to surround yourself with people that that literally are who you want to be, or are a reflection of yourself. I realized that a long time ago. Like, I can't be around people that I don't want to be like, or that people that I can't be around people that I don't want to be like, and I can't be around people that just, like, we can have different mindsets, but if it's always like bumping heads, then we're never gonna have a cool, calm collective conversation. You feel me? So it's like, you realize that when you're revamping yourself, like, a lot of things you just don't go for no more, and it's okay. Like, once upon a time you did go for it. Oh well, that was that person. You are not that person. Y'all see that quote? Stop saying that you know me. You do not know me. You actually don't. I'm not Masita from 5 days ago. I'm not. What now? Everybody has to get to know each other. You're gonna get to know yourself. You're gonna get to know other people, and it's just all a part of life. It's all a part of cycle. We grow, we learn, and we just continue. It's lovely at the end of the day. It is so important, and it's so amazing. I'm gonna end this out soon, because it's 10 o'clock. I know they want to close up shop. I don't know if they need to turn off these lights or anything like that, but I'm just gonna go over the points one more time, just so you guys can understand and remember what I said. If you don't remember anything else, remember these points. It's okay to want to become someone new. It's okay to learn new things. It is okay to grow up and to let go, or continue to believe the things that are taught to you as you continue to go through life. It's okay to let them go. It's okay to keep them. It's okay to want to be a better version of yourself at the end of the day. It is okay. You should always strive to be a better you. Okay? It's okay to cut out the outer noise and the people who do not align with your growth and the path that you have for yourself. It's okay to cut them out. It's okay to let them go. You will never grow if you do not let things go. So, y'all know how I like to end things off. Thank you for coming back after all this time. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you. I just want to say that every time I want to cry when I'm ending this off, because I don't want to leave. I really don't. But it's like, I have to go, you know? I just want to say thank you so much for coming back. And if you're watching this in the evening, as I am recording this in the evening, I hope you had a good day today. And if you didn't have a good day today, I hope that tomorrow is a better day, you know? Hope that tomorrow's a better day and you can make tomorrow better. Don't bring in anything that made today bad into tomorrow, because tomorrow's a fresh day. Don't taint it. And if you're watching this in the morning, I hope you have a great day today. Please, my friend, go do something that make you happy. You know, if something bad happen, you just push it to the side. You say, okay, thank you for happening. Now I'm going to go make myself happy. You feel me? Okay? And remember that I love you so much. Oh my God, I love you guys so much, and I'm grateful for you guys to be here. I hope you guys are here for the next episode. I hope you guys go watch the last episodes and stuff like that. You're here for the ride. Oh yeah, see my new hair. I got a new piercing, new hair. I'm new out here. Yeah, I went through a lot of changes. Like, that's neither here or there. You know, the girl was just needed. I had to become a new person. I needed to become a new person. So that's why I'm like, this episode is perfect. I needed to become a new person. I couldn't the things that were attached to that old person, that old Masita, I need to let it go. And I'm currently just going through that process. And I hope that after watching this video, you realize you can go through the process too. And it's okay to go through the process. So just remember that everything is okay with sitting. Everything's okay with sitting. And I hope you realize that it is okay to want to become someone new. So I catch you guys later. I'll see you guys later. And I hope you guys come back for the next one. So bye bye, kisses, cheerio. Bye.